anything that relates your blood, like in a case where my dad is sleeping, having a sexual intercourse with my wife, the Bible treats it as an abomination. And in Kijaluo tunasema kwero. Kwero ni tabu. Chira. Chira sasa ni ile impact, the effect. Once chira imekuja, it leads to what we call death. Hapo hakuna story ingine, ni kama Biblia imeongea kuhusu incest. Sleeping with your sister. Hapo hakuna story ingine, is an unforgivable sin that is punishable by death, Mr. Speaker. And it's true, Mr. Speaker, the same Bible directs us on condition that leads to divorce. For a lady to be divorced, in fact, St. Paul, in the book of 1 Corinthians, St. Paul directs us that I hate divorce. He said so. But on a condition where St. Paul's allow divorce for the ladies is unfaithfulness. Hakuna kitu ingine. Kama umedeclare, umeona na uko na prove your wife is sneaking outside the matrimonial bed. Matrimonial bed si kitanda, ni wewe na mimi. In fact, St. Paul described marriage in fact, he described the marriage like this, Mr. Speaker. The marriage is between one husband, one wife. Whenever they are one husband and one wife, now they are not two. In fact, they are one in one flesh. So the moment your wife sneaks outside the matrimonial bed, you amekusaliti. That is immoral thing. So to make matters worse, your wife sleeping with your dad, that is an abomination, punishable by death. The only thing that you need to do, whether umeenda, according to some, umeenda Haiti, ama umeenda hiyo huko ingine ngambo, na you come back and you find such a thing, with the total proof, the total evidence, the only thing for you to be safe, and that family needs to be safe, chase your wife away. Because the Bible allows us to do so, which is the perfect thing. Wachana na hii, ulabalo, hii asiji, unachungiwa bibi. Hakuna kuchungiwa bibi hapo. Bibi unachunga peke yako. Number 2, Mr. Speaker. And I want everyone to listen to this crystal clear. Number 2, Mr. Speaker. The same Bible and the same St. Paul gave us the value of self-control. In fact, it's a fruit of the Holy Spirit. Self-control. Read Galatians 5. The fruit of the self-control. So, kila mtu Mungu alituumba, lazima tukue na self-control. And whenever there is lack of self-control, that is why the society nowadays become immoral. No values, no morals, Mr. Speaker. So there is nothing like unachungiwa bibi na nini. Bibi yako lazima kuwe na self-control. Wewe pia kuwe na self-control na patience. Akungoje mpaka siku yenye utafika. But in a case of your wife spending with your wife, it's like you spending with your mother. That is abomination, punishable by death, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, another thing, the third topic, ya wasichana kuzaa. I don't think there is a problem marrying a lady with a child. Hiyo I will concur with my able comrade. Vile amesema, maybe amezaa wakati yako primary. He can't determine whether where the father is. The peer influence, like us, our virginity. Most of the ladies under men, we lost our virginity when we were in primary, secondary. Like me, I lost mine when I was in Form 3 secondary. You see? But that one, we were playing sex. Form 3. Yeah, I lost my virginity when I broke my virginity. It's a fact. Comrades power. Comrades viva. I know myself much better. And I describe myself much better than you. I lost my virginity to my ex-girlfriend when I was in Mombasa, when I was in Form 3. And we started being friends in primary and in class 6. So I spent with her when I was in Form 3. In such a scenario, listen carefully. Members, listen to this. In such a scenario, though I never impregnated her, but a lady can become pregnant through such an ini. So you cannot tell me that you cannot marry this lady because of her carelessness when she was in primary. Now, hana haki ya kuolewa, akona haki ya kuelewa. Remember, God is the person who can judge and is the forgiver. So you cannot say we can't marry our ladies because they have a child. Number 2, marriage ni kitu inakuwa ordained by God. And having a child pia is a sign that this lady is what we call, and I want some to listen to this, this lady has what we call high prolificacy. She is very fertile. She can give birth. Wengine unaenda kuchukua msichana na ana mtoto. What is the proof that this lady has got that high prolificacy? How? As a matter of fact, when the lady is having a child, it's a sign and it's a proof that this lady is very fertile and can give birth. So there is nothing wrong, Mr. Speaker, and to the members of the backbenchers, that it's an offense to marry a lady with a child. There is no offense. You can go. All depends. In fact, the Constitution describes it very well. Handle him with care. He needs to learn. He needs to learn. You know, let me tell you, Mr. Speaker, Bunge, we need to be tolerant, and I said it. Because here comes a case we encounter the credulous and the advocates. So kama maybe there are things that may be ajui, but we need to be tolerant, ajue how debate is being moderated. My last point, unaona, we are living in a society, a rotten society, where there is no values and morals. We need to teach our children, and we need to teach our children, because for now there is what we call decline in the